Happy Tuesday, my friends. I am super excited to be here live with you again on social media. We are broadcasting to you out in Facebook land, and we are also broadcasting on Instagram simultaneously. So I want to say hello and thank you for joining me, whether it be live or you're watching this later as a recording, which I know I often do with live casts. When I can't catch them live, I have my favorite ones that I actually will go back to and watch when I'm either working out, taking a walk, doing the dishes. So I encourage you, if ever you can't join me live, make sure you're watching the replays, sending me some love, giving me those likes and thumbs up and all that fun stuff, and letting me know how these live casts are doing for you. So I'm super excited to be with you today. I've had a great day, as I hope you have as well. And so when you see me looking kind of away from the camera, it's because I'm broadcasting live on Instagram and Facebook. And so still getting the hang of the dual casting, but hopefully you're having an amazing experience. And if you have any feedback, please feel free to send me a private message and let me know how it's going for you. So I had a great day today. Obviously, a lot is ramping up to what I've been telling you about, which is the F Words of Life hashtag F Words Reset. And this is not just a reset for me, this is a reset for you. This is something that I've been working on. It is a 4-week training experience that you are going to have an opportunity to participate in, and I am really jazzed because I've been putting a lot of time and effort. Yesterday I came to you live, gave you a little bit of a teaser because I've been gone from social media for about 6 months. And those of you that are on Instagram, you can see this really cool picture above me. It's a rose. For you guys on Facebook, the camera's not quite at the angle. Let me see if I can get it without destroying everything. See that picture of a rose right there I have hanging over me? Believe it or not, that was a rose I took from my dad's funeral, and took a picture of it and had it made into a canvas. And anyway, past 6 months have been crazy. With flying back and forth to Florida, as I shared with you guys yesterday, a lot of emotions, a lot of dark days. I didn't share that as much yesterday. I was just so happy to be back with you guys. And through this 4-week experience of the F Words Reset, I'm definitely going to be sharing a lot more personal experiences of what this loss over the last 6 months has been. And really, again, I just want to say thank you to those of you that have supported me this last 6 months. It has been incredibly difficult, and yet, you know, some of the most difficult times in our life is when we either birth or rebirth a new version of ourselves, or we come to recognize new lessons. And like I said yesterday, if I had tried to get on here live with you guys a few months ago, I just kind of was a mess, to be perfectly transparent. And thanks to my friends, many of you out there in all over the country, in Florida, my big sister that I got to reconnect with, who was a family friend forever and I grew up with, but just had lost touch with. Her and her husband have just become so important to me, and so grateful that I've had them in Florida helping me with everything with the house, with my dad's stuff. And there she is right now. Hey, sister. Nice to see you online. And all of my friends across the country, Jenna, I see you online. You know, you've been a huge support to me. All of my team members who I love, and my coaches, and I don't know if they can see because I moved the camera. I don't know if my team members, my old coaches, are on. If you notice this, my magic rock is with me. But lots of things have gotten me through this past 6 months or so. But one of the things that I was saying is sometimes when we're under the most pressure, or we're going through grief or loss, we end up finding this new appreciation, whether it's appreciation for life, because we're certainly not guaranteed tomorrow. All we have is today. And also sometimes under the most pressure is when beautiful things happen, right? So that's how diamonds become diamonds. That's how pearls become pearls. That's how the butterfly comes out of the chrysalis, right? If a caterpillar goes into the chrysalis and you want to be a good Samaritan and help open the chrysalis up to free the caterpillar, aka, trying to become a butterfly, it's not going to help because it actually will kill the butterfly. And so that's where I feel like I've been. And now I feel like I'm kind of blooming again outside and becoming a butterfly. And if that's too much of an analogy for you, oh, well, you know me. This is how I am and how I tell stories. So what are we here for today? We are here to talk about the F Words Reset Experience. And I'm calling it an experience because that's what I want it to be. I want it to be something that's very simple, very bite-sized on a daily basis. And what it is designed to do is help you reconfigure some of those limiting beliefs and thought processes that everyone has, me included. Even the most successful people in the world still combat limiting beliefs or something from our childhood or from our schooling or just some belief system, some thought process that it sneaks up on us. So this is a constant thing. It's not a one-time event. When you're working on your mindset, you're working on having your greatest year ever. When you're being coached or going through training, it is an experience. And so that's what this F Words Reset is. It's an experience for you. Is it going to help me? 100%, because I get to show up and be here with you and go through this process with you. I get to facilitate it, design it, which I love, but I also go through it with you, which is amazing. So what does it entail? I wrote a couple of notes down here. It's going to be a 4-week experience, and that 4-week experience is going to start next Monday, April 8th. So if you're watching this and it's prior to April 8th, which right now you're watching live, or hopefully you're watching the replay in the next day or two, it's going to start, the live training is going to start on April 8th. So on April 8th, what's going to happen is I'm going to start going live daily. And when I say daily, what I mean is weekdays primarily. Unless for some reason I get pulled away and can't do a weekday, then I'll make up one on the weekend. But the goal and the objective is to do this 5 days a week. 4 days a week of training, of where I'm doing bite-sized bits of training and coaching around different topics that I'm going to be sharing as we move forward. This is a whole new framework that I've designed. It's not creating something that's never been created before. As you guys know, in personal growth and development, things have been around since the 1920s, when Napoleon Hill was writing, Think and Grow Rich. All of this is repackaged for modern day, and it's the way my brain sees it and how I've had the most success in conquering demons as well as having successes. And so this is going to be a new framework. Hey, Camilla and Dina, nice to see you online. Love seeing people live. I get to say hi and interact and play with you guys. And so this 4-week training, it's going to be built on the premise of, hey, how do we create your best month, your best quarter, your best year ever in 2019? And then what we're going to do is we're going to build even beyond that. So how do we make this your best 5 years, your best decade? I want you thinking about that. And so we're going to go through a process where we look at where we're at right now. We go to look at where do you really want to be and what are the things holding you back. So that's why it's going to be a 4-week experience, because changing your life or changing even one thing in your life isn't a one-time thing. It's a process, especially when it comes to your mindset and your habits, which is what we're going to focus on a lot. Now, I know a lot of you out there are high achievers. This is still for you, because in the F Words of Life, the original framework, if you haven't studied that or followed me, up till now, the main 7 F Words of Life are the 7 main areas of your life as defined by my framework. And so there's 7 areas, and we as human beings, we don't have the capacity to work on all 7 areas simultaneously. So if you're a high producer, I see some of my really long-time clients from years ago, Barb, Susan, I see you on there. I mean, these are rock star business owners. They're rocking it in their business. Now, there may be something going on where they say, oh, you know what? Maybe my health and my fitness, F as in fitness, that's one of the F words, maybe I've fallen off the wagon in drinking my water and getting enough sleep and getting my exercise in, whatever the case may be. So Wherever it is that you're excelling in your life, as well as anywhere you're having challenges, this experience is going to be able to help you. All you have to do is show up. So I'm going to talk right now about what this includes. I mentioned it's a 4-week process. Now, if you guys are loving this and this is going really well, and we want to do it beyond 4 weeks, I'm open to that. I want your feedback on, is this helping you? How can we modify it to continue to have it help you? You're also going to get access to live Q&A sessions with me. So we'll most likely do bite-sized coaching and training like this on social media. So either following me on Facebook. Now to get the live trainings, this is going to be really key. You're going to need to follow the F Words of Life on Facebook. All right, now I'm doing this on my personal page because that's where most of you guys are. But what I want to do is I want to be able to capture this, not only for you, but for those who maybe start a week or 2 or a month later. We want to capture this on the F Words of Life Facebook page. So facebook.com/the F Words of Life. If you're not already liking it and following it, please do so. That's where those live trainings are going to be broadcast starting next Monday, April 8th. Also, I am live casting simultaneously on Instagram. So I'm looking over here at you, Instagram. I will be doing it on Instagram as well. So if you're an Instagram follower, follow me on Instagram. You can catch the live cast. You can turn on the notifications on both. I'll show you how to do that as we get into this, so that if you want to catch as many live broadcasts as you can, you can. You just set your notification and it will let you know when I am live. I'm going to try to keep it consistent each day. At the same time, though, I want to try a couple different times a day and see when it is going to be maximum for you. Like I said, when I first started this, I follow a lot of people who do live cast, and I can't always be on them. Sometimes they're at 5 a.m. I'm not up at 5 a.m. And so what I do is I just have that on my list of things to do. I'll go back and watch the replay later in the day when I'm exercising, when I'm doing the dishes. You can do the same thing with the F Words Reset videos that I'm going to be broadcasting. Okay, so if you miss one, that's okay. Now, here's a caveat. With Instagram, Instagram only keeps the live replays up for 24 hours. So if you can catch it within 24 hours and you're an Instagrammer, great, you've got it there. If you miss it, you still can go over to facebook.com/the F Words of Life, like it, follow it. All the videos and replays will be there. Free of charge, by the way, if I have not mentioned that. All of this is just my gift to you. My sole purpose in doing this is to show up for you, serve you in the best way that I can to help you live your best life, and provide you the training, the coaching, the tools, the action steps that I know that we all need. Like I said, I'll be going through this with you to live our best possible month, quarter, year, and life. Okay, that is my mission. That is my passion. That is my purpose. So along with this, when you sign up, which hopefully for those of you that are watching this today or right now, I'm going to share the link with you. It is live. It is ready to go. All you're going to need to do is share your email address with me. When you share your email address, it's going to take you to a thank you page. There's a short welcome video that's actually quite entertaining about halfway through, and I didn't edit it because I was doing it live and I left it as it is. So if you're curious about that, you can go watch that and watch me being a goofball. But when you get to that page, you're going to instantaneously be able to download the F Words Reset guidebook. Okay, so it's a guidebook that we're going to be going through together. So as part of the training starting on next Monday, April 8th, we're going to start with page 1 of the guidebook and go through it together. So I want you to go ahead and download it. You can either print it out if you want. I mentioned yesterday it was 10 pages. Well, now it's up to 14. So I've stopped at page 14. We're at 14 pages. So you're going to be able to download this baby as soon as you go to the URL, which I'm going to share with you in just a minute. There's a button there underneath the video. You can download it. You can print it out if you like. Some people don't have a printer. You can print it in black and white. It doesn't have to be in color. Or what you can do is you can save the PDF to your phone, to your computer. You do not need to print this out. Don't let that be a roadblock. Don't let that be a stumbling block to, oh, now I can't do the exercises, Brenda. Bullshit. Okay, you're going to do this. So what you're going to do is you're going to download the PDF and you're going to save it on your phone. You're going to save it on your computer. And then all you're going to do is get any kind of notebook. Any kind of notebook. It can be just a scrap piece of paper. I'd rather you have a notebook if you can, a pad of paper, so you can keep all the notes together. That's the reason I like the little workbook, because it's going to take us step by step through this process. Like I said, it's an experience. It's going to be a daily experience, but it's going to be an experience over a 4-week period. Transition, transformation happens over time. It's not a one-time event. So I want you to commit to this. That's why I'm going to keep it in bite-sized pieces. The goal is that the daily trainings are 15 to 20 minutes. So like I said, you can even, don't watch it in the car, but you can even listen to it in the car. Now, you're not going to be able to do the exercises while you're driving, but some of you are parents, right? You go and you sit in line and you're waiting for your kids, right? You could take 5 or 10 minutes in doing that. Or maybe you've got an appointment where you've got to sit at the DMV, take your earbuds, your headset, listen to it, do your exercises. You can make 15 to 20 minutes a day for your dreams, for your life. Okay, if you can't, then we need to have another conversation, and that's a bigger conversation. So bite-sized pieces, okay? The guidebook, the live trainings, the Q&As. So if you're getting stuck, live training with me, spontaneous, you can ask me your questions. I won't always have the answer. Maybe people online that are going through this can share their experiences as well. I want us to go through this as a community. I see the F words of life as the F tribe, right? You're my tribe of people. You're like-minded, you want to grow, and that's what I'm looking for, and that's what I want us to come together and do. And then, like I said, you're going to have tools and actions each day, and it's going to be small actions, not massive actions. It's going to be small actions. Part of that's going to be in the workbook where you're actually, or the guidebook. I didn't say workbooks. I didn't want it to feel like work. It's a guide, right? It's going to guide you on this journey. Part of that's going to be in the guidebook where you actually do some written exercises, 1 page, maybe 2 pages maximum, and they're not, you know, I mean, we're talking about just a couple of questions with a couple of lines. You guys can do this. And some of it's going to be observing. Some of it's going to be looking at your morning patterns. What's your morning routine? There's going to be all types of things that we are focused on as we reset our fundamentals and launch from there. So I've mentioned downloading the guidebook in one way, either electronically, keeping it electronically, or you can do it and print it out like I did. Like I said, I like my paper pencil. I'm very excited. I'm going to fill this out tonight because I've created it, and I'm going to start doing the exercises. I have them kind of in my head, but I'm going to write them out. So when we start next Monday, I'll be able to share that with you. Second thing, like and follow. So on Facebook.com/the F words of life, you need to follow and like. Like it will make you follow it. Then you will get access to the live trainings that I will be doing on a daily basis, okay? Same thing on Instagram. What's the advantage? I already mentioned it. Instagram keeps the replays for 24 hours. Right now, Facebook keeps the replays up forever, unless I decide to take them down, which I have no intention of doing anytime soon. So if for some reason you're watching this video and it's 4 weeks from now and you're like, I missed the entire live experience, you're still going to be able to partake in it. Same goes with your friends, which is point number 3 I want to share. So we've got download, we've got like and follow, and we've got share. If you have friends, you have family members, you have a partner, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, you have a team that you lead, or maybe you have a couple coworkers where you're always talking about how can we take things to the next level? How do we stay positive in what we're doing? How do we support each other in growth? This is a growth mindseted group. Okay, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're starting from day 1 and you've never set a goal and you've never written a goal out, or if you've been writing and being a goal setter for the last 20 years. There is something in this experience for you. I promise you, if you show up, when you show up. So share this. You can share this link in the live videos. You can share the fwordsoflife.com. You can share the registration link, which I'm about to share with you, so you can sign up today. I want you to go because you guys are going to be my first people signing up. You're, like I said, once you read the invitation letter at the bottom of that page, all you're going to do is pop in your email address. Okay, I'm not going to spam you. I'm not going to do anything like that. All I'm going to do is send you the most important information. Then it's going to take you to a page where you get to see a great video from me. About halfway through, something funny happens. And that's going to give you, again, an overview of kind of what I'm doing today, but just re-clarifying what the steps are that you need to take, how to prep. Then right underneath that, there's a button to download your 14-page guidebook, which we are going to go through together. So don't worry. All you have to do now is sign up and download your guidebook and follow on social media, right? And then as a bonus, share this, if you wish, with somebody that you love. Somebody that you could give this a gift for free. It doesn't cost you anything. You can share the registration link. You can share the email that's going to come to you. You will get an email, a confirmation that you're signed up. That email also contains another link to download the guide. So in case you don't do it right away, you can do it later. And that's it. And then get ready. Next Monday, April 8th, I'm actually going to be at a conference on Thursday. I'm going up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm coming back Sunday night, and then we are hitting the ground running on Monday. So you think I'm jazzed now? Wait till you see me 3 days off of a conference where I've been around a lot of other crazy people like me. So who knows how many ideas I'm going to have between now and then, but right now we're going to stick with this. 4 weeks of the F Words Reset. Follow on Instagram, like us on Facebook. I say us because we're a community. I know I'm a party of one right now, a team of one, other than my cats, who I just felt one somewhere. They'll make an appearance. The cats will definitely be hanging around behind. This is going to be a live experience. And so I'm not going to be editing these videos. When they go out live, they go out live, whether it's mistakes, whether it's cats, whether it's your live questions that either stump me or I provide brilliant information and insight, whether it's our community sharing with each other. This is going to be fun. It is going to be work in the sense of we're working on ourselves and we're creating our best month, quarter, year, and ultimately life together. However, I don't like to do anything that just feels like work. I like to have fun. That's the reason I always like sports, because what's the point of working out if you're not enjoying it in some way? Hand me a ball and I can play for, 2 hours. Just go tell me to run around on the track and I'm like, go fly a kite. That I have no interest in that. So that's it. Any questions for those of you that are on live? I appreciate it. Today, it's Tuesday, April 2nd. Anything unclear? Any questions at all? Are you excited? Can I get some loves? Can I get some likes? Can I get some whoop whoop? If you do have questions, reach out to me on social media, on Facebook page, on Instagram. You can direct message me, or you can text me, you can call me. Most of you have my contact information. You certainly can email me. You can email our support line, support@thefwordsoflife.com, if you have any questions. If you have any challenges, like I said, you're the ones that are going to be signing up first. Oh, that's what I need to give you. I need to give you the link. I'm going to type it in. See if I can type it in. I'll type it into the comments so you can click on it as soon as we are done. And then if you see any kinks, I'm asking you guys, if you have any trouble downloading anything, if you see any typos, because I proofread and proofread and proofread, but eventually, you kind of just start, it just all gets blurry. So if you see anything and have any feedback for me, please, I'm bringing this to you again because you're my tribe, you're my people. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm so honored that you would take this opportunity for yourself to experience this process with me and with the others that are going to go through this. This is for you. As the F Words of Life gets bigger and bigger and bigger, my goal is to continue to do this. One of my goals and aspirations, just so I'll share with you guys, I've gotten real clarity on this over the last few months, is I want to do this for you. I want to do this on a personal development basis. I want to do live events that you can come to and we can spend a couple of days together. And then the other thing that I really want to do and that I'm extraordinarily passionate about is working inside organizations, going in and training executives, managers, leaders, team members, and providing the types of trainings that I've done for organizations in the past. It's something that I'm extremely passionate about. As a coach, I can go in, I can customize training across the board, whether it's in leadership, whether it's in employee engagement, whether it's in productivity, team building, whatever it is. And so I'm going to be doing both the F Words of Life, and you're the first to hear the new brand that will also be coming, which is the F Words of Business, which I have a new framework under as well. So I'm super excited to share my dreams, my hopes, my aspirations with you, which is what you're going to be doing with me as we go through this process together, uncovering that first. And then I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of the back of the workbook. This is going to lay the foundation for what's coming. I'm trying to show both cameras, some fill in the blanks. We're going to create a new framework together where we focus on our thinking and specifically our actions and habits and how those relate together. So without further ado, the URL that you can go register is thefwordsoflife.com. Okay, that's the main URL. Then you're going to hit /, so the fwordsoflife.com /fwordsreset. And I just put it in the comments, so you can click on that as soon as we're done. Go over to that. Let me know how it does with registering on your mobile phone, on your computer, whatever device you're on, Android, iPhone, blah, 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 all those different things. Make sure my video is running, the download's working. I appreciate you very, very much. Thanks for being here live. Again, that URL, thefwordsoflife.com /fwordsreset. This is it. Oh, here comes Luna. She wants to say hi. There's Luna. Hi, Luna. Okay, bye-bye, Luna. I told you guys, it's going to be live and fun, and we're going to have a good time. So the fwordsoflife.com /fwordsreset. If I didn't emphasize it enough, this is free for free. Okay, no cost to you. I'm not selling you anything. This is an opportunity for you to engage with me as your trainer, as your coach, as a facilitator through this process. Have fun with the other members that are going to be going through this, and join me live. I'm going to be back tomorrow again, because I know some people won't catch this video. I'll be back tomorrow again live, going through this one more time. Thursday, I'm headed up to a conference. I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to try to jump on live just to remind you guys, keep this in front of you, because Monday, April 8th, we are hitting the ground running, going through our workbook, starting to fill out the beginning pages. So like I said, don't worry about filling it out yet. Don't have to do that. Just get it downloaded. Number one, like and follow on social media, either Facebook or Instagram, and share this with a friend or a family member, somebody that you love, if you so desire. Then we'll be joining me for live trainings, live Q&As. You'll have your guidebook that you've downloaded. We're going to go through tools and actions that you can start taking to make this your absolute best year ever. Even though we're already 3 months into the year, we're going to make this the best year ever. So my friends, thanks for joining me, whether this is live or on the replay. I love you. If nobody told you that today, I did, and it's true. I appreciate you, and I'm proud of you for stepping up, stepping out of your comfort zone, and taking action to make this your best life ever. I'll see you guys soon.